In the heat of the Eastern Conference semifinals, the age-old rivalry between the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers flared up once again. But this time, it wasn't just about the score. It was about health, strategy, and the unsavory whispers of intent that clouded the game. With the Knicks leading comfortably at 57-39 late in the second quarter, an incident involving Mikal Bridges and Joel Embiid shifted the focus away from the scoreboard and onto the court's darker undercurrents. As Bridges backed up to create space, he inadvertently collided with Embiid, delivering a hard blow to the reigning MVP's midsection. This was no ordinary collision. Embiid was only weeks removed from an emergency appendectomy, and the timing could not have been worse. The sight of Embiid doubled over, clutching the very spot where he had undergone surgery, sent shockwaves through Madison Square Garden. Fans were left to wonder, was this an accident, or was there something more calculated at play? Despite the visible pain, Embiid managed to stay in the game, but it was clear that something was amiss. While he was known for his resilience, the discomfort limited his performance. He finished the game with just 14 points, a far cry from his explosive outings against the Boston Celtics just days prior. The statistics told a story of their own. While Embiid had been a dominating force, the fear of injury loomed large after this incident. As the game progressed, the Sixers lost their momentum, and when Nick Nurse decided to bench Embiid and the starters in the fourth quarter, it became evident that the Knicks were taking control. They ultimately secured a decisive 137-98 victory, propelled by Jalen Brunson's stellar 35-point performance. This victory not only gave the Knicks the early lead in the series, but also deepened the wounds of a Philadelphia team already grappling with postseason struggles. The social media fallout from the incident was immediate and fierce. Fans from Philadelphia and beyond took to their keyboards to voice their outrage and skepticism about Bridges' intentions. Accusations flew that Bridges had aimed for Embiid's vulnerable spot on purpose, with some claiming that the Knicks' style of play was inherently dirty. One fan lamented about the Knicks' reputation, stating their antidote for winning games rides on how the officials decide to call in their favor. This speaks volumes about the perception of the Knicks among rival fans, and it's a narrative that can't be ignored. Critics pointed to the precision of the contact, noting that it seemed too coincidental for Bridges to strike where Embiid had recently undergone surgery. The lack of an immediate whistle or review only heightened emotions among Sixers supporters, many of whom felt a strong urge for retribution. Blatant dirty play. Old school would say to retaliate. I subscribe to that, one passionate fan declared, echoing a sentiment that many in the arena likely shared. The tension continued to build as the game wore on, and despite the Knicks' impressive performance, the question remained if this incident would have lasting implications for the series. Embiid's abdominal pain could very well dictate how the rest of the postseason unfolds, and while Knicks fans might be reluctant to acknowledge the incident as dirty play, the truth is that it did affect the game's outcome and could alter the trajectory of the series. Mikal Bridges, known more for his defensive prowess than for any reputation as a dirty player, now finds himself at the center of controversy. While the perception of him as a clean player might protect him in the long run, the noise coming from Philadelphia fans could prompt the league to take a closer look at this incident. In the end, the Knicks may have walked away with a crucial win, but the ramifications of this game are far from over. Embiid's health is paramount not just for the Sixers, but for the essence of competition in the playoffs. As Knicks fans, we relish victories, but it's essential to remain mindful of the broader context of sportsmanship and player safety. So, where are you watching from today? What's your take on this unfolding drama? Are the Knicks playing the game as it should be, or are they crossing lines? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest on the Knicks as they continue their playoff journey. The stakes are high, and every game is a new chapter in this storied rivalry.